nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. Today, we are going to look at Downshift and Double Clutch. Now, these are both based on actual figures in terms of characters. They're just kind of background characters in my story. I mean, I don't really have any real publication of my story yet because, well, you know, I don't want to get sued, but basically, yeah, in my story, these guys are just kind of background characters. They don't really do much of anything, but they're nice little figures, and I thought I'd share them. Here is the actual Double Clutch figure. This is from the Power Core Combiners line. And one thing I noticed is the car mode, at least from the front, kind of reminds me a mix of a 73 Ford Torino and one of the mid-2000s Chrysler 300s. But then the rest of the car looks like some weird mishmash of a Nissan GTR or some kind of sports car from the late to 2000s and early 2010s. But oh well. And speaking of Downshift, here is his figure. Now the only thing that I changed, aside from some of let me take those missile pods off. The only thing I changed apart from the some of the deco is I changed the front end to have double headlights because the actual car that this is based on is a 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda, and I can confirm this because not only do I collect Transformers and build Transformers, I also collect model cars, and here is an actual Plymouth Barracuda from 1971. And yeah, as you can see, he has the double headlights. And then if you look at the back, those are totally Hemi Cuda taillights. So, I mean, they're a little different, obviously, for, copyright reasons. But, I like this car. The only thing that bothers me about this car mode is that the front kind of reminds me of, I want to say, an older Monte Carlo or some kind of Dodge from the same era. I don't know, the front really throws me off sometimes. But yeah, the main body is definitely a Hemi Cuda, so there's that. So anyway, let's not waste too much more time with, random car facts. Let's get to the actual transformations. Okay, we're going to start with, let's start with Double Clutch here, since he's the brighter of the two, since he's, bright blue, and I really like, bright blue. So we'll turn that in. And you're going to want to fold these out like that. And just rotate that up. And rotate this around. Oops. Probably should have rotated the arms out first. No biggie. Something's coming apart. Yeah, these ball joints on the elbows are a little stiff, which is both good and bad because, well, reasons. Legos are not the most stable thing in the world, but it gets the job done. And then, trying to remember how his legs split. Oh, okay, they're just two tabs. And there is Double Clutch in his robot mode. We'll talk about his face in a sec, because, yeah, let's transform Downshift real quick. So Downshift is more or less the same thing, he's just reversed. And I might swap out those eyes, because they look kind of ridiculous with how pointy they are. Make sure I'm doing this right. And then you want to fold that up. Rotate this around, split the legs, and then you gotta pull out the shoulders ever so slightly. Oops. Oh wow, that's... I've never had that happen before. It's always the... Here. what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to extend the arms ever so slightly. Oh my god, that thing. Anyway, oh well, it happens. They're Legos. I'll put this back. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to extend his shoulder, or not, I keep calling it his shoulder, his elbows, but they don't want to cooperate with me right now, and that's really annoying. Whatever, I mean, he's a background character. So this figure was actually built from the spare parts of an old wind charger figure I did. I don't have that figure anymore. I used those parts to build this character, and you know, that's really all I can say about him. He's the same car, just you know, different character now. And I like him better. So, you know, at least now he's, you know, a little more unique to me, and that makes all the difference. Now, like the actual toy, he does have his shoulder cannons, which are right here. So, just plug those in. They don't sit as high as they did before, but that's because the original ones were kind of ridiculous anyway. Just clip those on. And I also made him a gun. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Just clip his gun in like, ooh, don't fall over on me. So there's his gun. And there he is. He's all loaded up. I did make a gun for double clutch as well. So I'll just put his arm up. And they're ready for battle. So yeah, these are not really very important characters in my story. They're just kind of background / kind of filler characters. But, I mean, I like them enough to, you know, considering I built them. So, I'm sure I'll find a purpose for them. One thing I noticed about, you know, Downshift here, he kind of looks like Wheeljack. Which is technically accurate because the original toy was the same way. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. And, I will see you guys in the next one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!